Hello, this is little Josephine here, my trusty old cat who I found pregnant up in Towanda. She had her three kittens. We found homes for little babies, good homes, and she's been a very good cat, very affectionate. She's down in Watchung with me now. Had to go back up to Towanda and pick her up, bring her back down, and she adapts wherever she is. We're very happy to have her. We miss Jerry the cat. He was her boyfriend of late. Okay, cat, I'll put you down. I'll put you down. And that's another story. But anyhow, at this time of the year with Christmas and New Year's, it's nice to think of our animals and what they mean to us, and they give us so much joy. And there's a lot of them in the various shelters that need adopting, especially the older ones, who through whatever circumstance ended them up on death row. And makes you think, though, about that there is no such thing as Animal Day, I don't think, and recognizing the sacrifice of animals, the animals that we eat, the animals that guard us, the animals that give us some sort of comfort. It's very strange that in all these years, as a society, I don't really see any move to reflect one day a year for animals in general. We eat, or we used to in the old days for horses and things, but you know, they all these animals are put on this earth, and they live their lives, and then they're gone. Sometimes they end up as glue, and I really try to restrict my meat intake, and I really kind of get turned off by bacon at this stage of my life, sizzling in there on the griddle. I don't know if any of you have seen a animal slaughtered. When I was a kid, I was taken to a slaughterhouse by somebody, and it was traumatic, and yet we still eat our food. I know a lot of us are very judgmental about hunters, but they're more, I guess, intellectually honest than we are. They go out and they kill their animal, and they clean it and dress it or whatever you do to animals and eat it. And so they go through the effort, risk, whatever, to get their food. And at least the animals, quote, had a chance, whereas the animals that we generally eat in the store were fed in lots and things like that, didn't have much of a life anyhow, and are led up that ramp, and boom, there's no emotion, to just kill them. And I think a lot of them kind of just know they're being killed, and they just give up, like a lot of people give up. Veal, for instance, to me is unconscionable to eat. These are baby cows that are fed, and as a result of us eating veal, we get milk, which I think most of the black population is allergic to, lactose intolerant. There's a lot of things saying milk is no damn good for us. But anyhow, so that we can have our little milk and all that with a peanut butter jelly sandwich, they get that milk from mother cows who have their babies taken away from them and killed. And you see these little plastic Quonset huts or whatever they are around, and that's where they feed the veal for a little while and put a little weight on them, and they eat them. Now, someone like Jackie Onassis, the veal wasn't even good enough for her. She loved unborn calf. Very tender, I'm told. So I think I think to deprive a calf of growing up and being something, going out there and grazing in the field for a few years before it's whacked, I think there's something wrong. I think if we could all give up veal, maybe we'd be doing something. I don't know what, but I think it'd be a better world. But we are all into ourselves, and don't like to make sacrifices for anything. So that's it. This is Joe DuPont with Josephine, coming to you from Watchung, New Jersey, and hopefully I'll get back to my roots up in Towanda, and Towanda Creek and the Susquehanna and the Red Rose and the way station and the good people up there. It's an interesting place. I'm glad I found it. It's sustainable. The taxes are reasonable, and I have a nice garden, and I grow my own food. I still have a lot of greens up there I can eat for the rest of the year without having to do any freezing or dehydration or anything like that in the food. So anyhow, you all take care. Have a happy, prosperous, healthy new year. Every year we get is a plus, is a gift. Hopefully we don't squander it, and hopefully it's not all about ourselves, and hopefully we, along the way, we're able to help people in any way we can, giving maybe a little emotional boost to somebody who's, down and out in very many ways, or give some good direction to somebody, even a smile. It's tough, and it's getting tougher every day to compete in this world as an American. They're coming at you at all ends. I think I feel sorry for the kids growing up today. They're being trained to go with the flow more. Behavior that we deemed just being either a boy or a girl or whatever the heck it is no longer seen in the same light. Kids used to have mischief as kids. Now, now that mischief would be considered terroristic or whatever. So anyhow, we're coming into a new year, 2012. 2011 is almost gone. So reflect on this year, reflect on the past years, and think of a game plan for 2012 and how you can end up finishing 2012 better than you finished 2011. Take care of yourself. Eliminate your red dyes and your artificial colors and sugar. If you do that, you definitely increase your chances of living many more years. Take care, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.